Welcome everyone, and thank you for tuning in to hear my trading and market updates. This is Uncle Frank, and I'm not a financial advisor, nor is any of the content to be construed as financial advice. This channel is for entertainment purposes only. Please remember to hit the like button if you enjoyed the presentation, and be sure to subscribe to the channel so you're alerted when I have new information to share. So now let's get into the latest updates. Hey, welcome back everyone. Let's kick off this episode by reviewing a popular post on Twitter by Crypto Assets Guy titled 20 Reasons Why I'm Mega Bullish on XRP. Number 1, only digital asset in the US with legal clarity. Number 2, only digital asset officially declared not a security. I've got some comments on this. Number 1, XRP was never a security. Okay, guys, it's never going to pay you a dividend. It doesn't represent ownership in XRP. Like if you own a share of AMC, you're part owner. Well, that's not what you get when you get XRP. It's not going to pay you interest like a bond. It was never ever a security. The SEC went after them because they are the best mousetrap in the world when it comes to cross-border payments. And you have to understand they're going to be the replacement for SWIFT, in my opinion, which has had a monopoly on cross-border payments for decades. Speaking as a banker of 30 years, I think it's a piece of junk. SWIFT is a piece of junk. The ownership of SWIFT, which is in Belgium, is very much like our Fed Reserve. It's owned by a bunch of phantoms. We don't even know who they are, Bilderberg and Rothschild types. So, yeah, whenever you hear the president saying, I'm putting sanctions on Russia, what he's saying is he's limiting their access to cross-border payments through SWIFT, and the government doesn't like giving up that kind of power. So there's lots of reasons why the SEC went after Ripple XRP, but there's only one reason they lost. They never had a case because it is not a security. Okay, number 3, faster, cheaper, and greener than Bitcoin and Ethereum. No argument there. Number 4, no gas fees, no delays, no bullshit. Number 5, the XRP ledger is the most secure blockchain. It has never been hacked. Number 6, extremely easy to use. XUMM is better than MetaMask from every angle. Number 7, the most effective way for cross-border payments is with XRP. I would add efficient. Number 8, partnerships with the most powerful banks and corporations in the world. All true. Number 10, Ripple has an amazing team. Defeated the SEC twice, something never seen before. How about that? Number 11, Ripple is literally the most transparent digital asset company. I would agree. I'm really excited about their IPO, and I think they will be bigger and better than PayPal. Number 12, fully decentralized. Do your research. Now, guys, I'm not going to argue about this with you crypto purists. I will tell you this. I trust Brad Garlinghouse and Ripple far more than I trust a phantom named Satoshi Nakamoto. Okay? If you don't have an address and I can't sue you, I'll never trust you with my money. So, hey, that's just the way it is. Number 13, it hasn't reached its old all-time high of 370 yet. Exactly. Number 14, a lot of liquidity incoming, numerous big players ready to hit the buy button. Number 15, the next crypto bull run is around the corner. It always starts months or weeks before the Bitcoin halving, April 25th, 2024. Number 16, many Ethereum whales shifting to XRP because of the ETHgate corruption. Number 17, the stock market is going down because of too many world conflicts. Masses moving from stocks to crypto, possibly a safe haven. Number 18, Bitcoin spot ETFs should get approved within the next 5 months, which is super bullish for the whole space. I would agree. Number 19, possible complete settlement Ripple SEC before April 19th, like Judge Torres stated. Well, as you know, they've already dropped the other case against Brad and another executive. The SEC was denied their appeal. So, you got a couple more things to do, but that's pretty much in the rearview mirror. Number 20, the XRP community is the most loyal, vocal, and strongest crypto community. I think you could argue that, but as far as I'm concerned, all good news. Speaking of good news, how about these headlines? First one from CoinDesk. XRP registers biggest single-day gain in 3 months after SEC drops charges against Ripple's leaders. And from the Wall Street Journal, no less. SEC retreats from high-stakes lawsuit over XRP cryptocurrency. And then Forbes. This is not priced in a huge shift. Just happened that's about to blow up the Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, and crypto market. As you might expect, XRP is still trending, and at the time of this recording stands at 0.5261, up 8% over the past 7 days. But that's not really what I want to talk about. Nah, Uncle Frank wants to talk about market cap over the past couple of days. You see a low there by the red arrow number 1, 25.6 billion. Now we're over 28 billion in just a couple of days. Another item XRP watchers were talking about this past week was this headline from Investors Hub. Roblox now accepts XRP as a payment option through BitPay. Online gaming platform Roblox, with more than 200 million monthly active users, now allows payments with XRP. This is possible thanks to the partnership between BitPay and Xsolla, responsible for in-game payments on Roblox. Also, Ripple announces shareholder communication vacancy, fueling rumors of possible IPO. Ripple, the fintech payments company, posted a job listing for a senior shareholder communications manager in various locations, both inside and outside the U.S., sparking speculation about plans to go public. Moving over to AMC, Friday went down as expected. It's options expiration day. They know where max pain is, so prime brokers, predatory short hedge funds, and market makers will work together in unison to get the desired result. And that's to rake any premium option holders had off the table in plain sight of the regulators. Look at the 2 white candles on your screen. They can move this stock down at will. I want you to know any trade beyond the intention of simply buying or selling, in other words, any series of trades executed in a manner or fashion to advance, push down, or even hold a security steady is illegal. What exactly am I referring to? Trading as a group, misusing algorithms, misusing the ATS, also known as dark pools, spoofing and layering, naked shorting, paying people to publish hit pieces in the press. It's all against the securities rules and laws and goes on every day unchecked, in my opinion. AMC got as high as 970 and then was manipulated down to as low as 9 flat to close the day at 908, down 28 cents or 2.99%. Now, key turning points for Monday, based on that last price of 908, expect support to the downside at levels 882, 856, and 812. To the upside, expect resistance at 952, 996, and 1022. You can tell that Friday was an important day for AMC's manipulators because only 10.38% of all trades executed on the stock were performed on the exchange we are listed on, a pathetic 10.38%. Nothing to see here, Gary. Today, Bigham's with guest Peter Hahn rambled on about all the new and exciting reforms and new rules the SEC has planned. Bigham's refused to acknowledge that securities rules and laws are meaningless without enforcement. Has anyone seen any enforcement over the past couple of years? And even when wrongdoing is detected, they pay a small fine and resume cheating and stealing. While I hope I'm wrong, I currently am convinced that before an election year, regulators will not enforce any new rule or law that might result in a Lehman Brothers moment for market participants. So it's clear Bigham's learned nothing from DRS, Phase 6, NSC 010. Today we pounce. The shorts are afraid of the reverse split because of the QSIP change. Every time we dilute, the stock goes up and all that other bullshit. Let me make this simple for you. Gary, one of the youngest partners in Goldman Sachs history, isn't planning to take down Goldman Sachs for spoofing AMC. Don't hold your breath. It will only be a black or white swan. Uncle Frank, you're always going on about white swans and black swans. Give us some examples. Well, a white swan might be an activist investor like Ryan Cohen or Carl Icahn, taking a 5% position in AMC, for example, and demanding a board seat. Or maybe a big streaming company, entertainment studio, or retailer like Amazon tries to acquire the largest theater chain in the world, who is now also a distributor. Maybe Adam Aron leaves AMC in disgrace and is replaced by a shareholder activist CEO like Patrick Byrne of Overstock. Black swans are easier to define. China moving on Taiwan might roil the markets and adversely impact the leverage chain of investments in the portfolios of predatory short hedge funds, turning the prime brokers against their best customers, resulting in margin calls and liquidations. Think Archegos and Credit Suisse. Now, guys, remember, my theory is as long as AMC's fundamentals continue to improve and are stabilizing, the only thing that will get us out of this AMC trade alive will be a black or white swan event. It won't be a blockchain dividend or a new SEC rule. Remember, Wall Street is in our boardroom in the form of Morgan Stanley and Citi. They will do nothing deliberate to hurt the interests of Wall Street, and you need only look at our stock price year over year to see that is true. Furthermore, the shorts will not cover unless they're forced to, mainly because it may be a catastrophic event for some or all of them. Now, when it comes to black swans, they are everywhere. From Reuters, U.S. budget gap soars to $1.7 trillion, largest outside COVID era. From MarketWatch, why strategists see 10-year Treasury yield breaching 5% despite Friday's pullback. And from the Washington Post, U.S. payments on debt spike to $659 billion, nearly doubling in 2 years. And let's not forget, business bankruptcies are on the rise. Commercial real estate in the United States could collapse at any moment, and now foreclosures in residential real estate continue to surge, and interest rates on the 30-year fixed are now in excess of 8%. The geopolitical threats to the U.S. economy and its markets continue to ramp up in the Middle East and in Asia. From Newsweek, Chinese media issues ominous war warning to U.S. global scale. And from The Hill, IDF spokesperson, Israel concerned about war becoming a regional conflict. I'm sure by now you already know about the attack on Israel from Hamas, but to the north and from the Associated Press, Hezbollah official says his group already is in the heart of Israel-Hamas war. From Zero Hedge, new rocket attacks in Iraq, Syria, Lebanon, Yemen suggest prospect for regional conflagration growing, and Moody's is thinking about downgrading Israel's A1 credit rating because of it. And now it's clear trouble within our own borders is growing. From the Associated Press, Venezuelans become largest nationality for illegal border crossings as September numbers surge. Lots and lots of impoverished people pouring into the country means overloaded classrooms and overloaded emergency rooms. But what's much worse, special interest alien apprehensions. From Afghanistan, over 6,300. Egypt, 3,100. Iran, 659. Iraq, 123. Lebanon, 164. From Pakistan, over 1,600. 538 from Syria. 30,000 apprehensions of Turkish people. And 13,000 from Uzbekistan, 139 from Yemen. People, we don't know how many people actually got through or what their intentions are in our country. But it's no longer just people from Mexico, Guatemala, and Venezuela. But hey guys, I don't want you to worry because we're paying for it all. We're 33 trillion in debt, but Joe is taking money out of your check and printing billions to send to Israel, for the Iron Dome. We're sending printed money to Iran to fund Hamas. Of course, we're sending money to Ukraine to fight a war they can't possibly win because they have so much dirt on American politicians. We will give them whatever they ask for. We're even paying for our military to be there. We're paying for this whole thing, okay? I don't know what's worse, the people that support this Malacca or the yes voters that defend Adam Aaron while we're down 90% year over year due to his reverse split. Fortunately, all the news for AMC has been exceptionally good, except, of course, from the financial press. The pandemic and the apes forced AMC to diversify and update its business model to include ramped up merchandising and a merchandise website, a thriving gift card and branded credit card program that features rewards and incentives for AMC customers, a retail popcorn line featured in the world's largest retailer, Walmart. Of course, I'm hoping to hear of its expansion into other retailers on our next earnings call. And perhaps most promising is our expansion into distribution beyond exhibition, with examples like Taylor Swift and Beyonce. All exciting stuff. And what do our hedging enemies have to look forward to? Well, Q3 earnings drop, an AMC shareholder meeting on November 8th, Napoleon drops November 22nd, and Beyonce on December 1st. We're just getting started. Hey, I want to thank you for watching, and please remember to hit the like button after this slide if you enjoyed the presentation. Subscribe to the channel and set the alert so you're notified when I have new information to share. See you at the bell.